What?
What? What did I miss?
Hello, hello.
Goodbye,
Alright,
goodbye.
and we are live.
Ugh.
I have become healer. The band-aid of boo-boos.
I mean, I guess
And
somebody
I'm
has to
going
watch the
to-
Watchmen, right?
There we go.
Oh, why don't I know how to do this?
Okay, here we go.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Fane,
It doesn't.
well, shush. Just hear me out first. The character I might replace Timothy with is not a healer.
That
at
does
all.
make me feel better. Is the character that you might replace Timothy with a hot boy? That would help too.
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't like the way you said that.
I figured that was what you guys were rolling for, because I
Yeah.
happened to see like some random day there was you guys were like rolling and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't
keep y'all in
see.
there.
Wait, is masculine
DM.
word even a spell I can use with our 2014 rules?
Yeah?
Okay, I just didn't see it in the alchemy for some reason. I put it in my
Oh, and Alchemy.
D&D Beyond.
Alchemy has incomplete spell lists.
Interesting.
What spell?
Okay.
By the way, DM, I think live has 0 audio.
Live has no. Okay.
Your mom has
Just put like flashing lights and Subway Surfers in a corner and it'll work.
perfect.
That is
Just
weird.
put subtitles. Get the auto captioning. Like nobody listens anyway. They just want to read it.
Okay, so I can hear Fane.
Oh, that's good. That's fine. That's the only person you need to be able to hear.
Oh, I can hear me too.
Oh.
Hear me too.
Plot twist: Sasra just had their stream muted, and the audio's fine.
No, normally when I'm listening into the stream, I hear echo.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing when I unmute the stream.
That's normal. Yeah, that's normal.
All right, well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Since we are all here, does anyone want to give me the recap for last session?
Timothy.
That's a bonus action.
Timothy, do it. This is still your thing. Yeah.
She mostly won her case. And that was cool. She has like 4 months of jail time and some community service that she's doing now. For a
8 months of jail time, isn't it? I thought it was 4 months per
8 months of jail time.
per charge.
No, because you said it wrong the first time. And you were like, it should have been twice as long, but I only said 4 months, so we're gonna stick with that.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
I'll own that.
I was like, I feel like it
That's
keeps
what you
going
said.
up.
Every time you ask about your sentence, they're like, okay, I think 2 more months.
It's just because they're so pleasant and they like having you around so much.
Sorry. Okay, so you got 4 months. And continue.
And so, the whole party decided to join her on her community service with, going to help this researcher guy research a dungeon and then going to clear the dungeon. However, she has all of her weapons taken away except for her tools, so all she has is the magic that she has, which will be fun. And a grumpy paladin guy that she's going to befriend by the end of all this is joining them.
Oh yeah, my future husband. I forgot about him.
Okay. Thank you for the recap. Go ahead and add a point of inspiration.
Gizmo, what are you doing?
There we go.
Uh-oh. Gizmo has the zoomies, guys.
It's an ambient sound.
Bardcore Iron Man.
Okay. So, last you had left off, you had traveled to Korenberg by way of police escort and had arrived at the library of Korenberg, where you met with the benefactor who had requested your aid in this community service. An archaeologist gnome by the name of Dr. Walby Dukenschmerz.
God damn.
Very distinguished name.
This is the Researchinator.
Now we're just missing Perry.
For now.
A teenage girl? Perry the teenage girl? Yeah. He believes that he's found a correlation between, after exploring the dungeon that you guys had cleared a few months back, between the adventurer from lore, Perseus, and an ancient king, Perseus, of the Zalargo area.
Did we kill a Medusa? Is that somebody else?
No, yeah, that was you guys.
No,
You killed
Tell him about that? I feel like we should tell him about that. That feels related.
I think he left the body in the tomb, so I mean not the head, but like the rest of the body. So, I mean, but yeah. He figures through his research so far, through cross-referencing historical records, that an ancient king named Perseus once ruled over this land and is likely to have his tomb somewhere nearby. He needs your help in tracking that down and checking it out, pinpointing an exact location so that he can get the research funding to do a full, archaeological excavation, whatever. Where we had left off, he had just gotten you all passes to the Library of Korenberg, the largest and most thorough library in all of Corvair. Okay. As you guys start to head into the library, how this will work is that you'll have a couple of tries per day, each of you, to make a history or investigation check, your choice. Or if you have proficiency in history investigation, you can try to help someone else with their history or investigation. To
Arcana.
research through. It's not really an Arcana thing.
Dungeons are magical.
You're
There's
looking for a
probably
tomb,
magical aspects to dungeons. Yeah, tombs are magical.
and you're looking through books for
You
it.
read books about magic.
Well, books are magical in themselves.
Yeah.
History or investigation?
Nah.
Oh, investigation? Hell yeah.
But I don't have a +7 to that. So rude.
I have a +6, but I get bonus because of my thing.
Yeah, you get an extra 1d4 on investigation checks.
Yeah.
Without
I just want
plus
to throw it out there.
or guidance.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know 8 spells, but I only have 3 spell slots.
Yeah, that's
Well, you
usually
all
how it
can
goes.
You all can just do the majority
Whoever
of my
has
community
the
service
highest-
for me.
Whoever
Sorry.
has the best investigation or the best whatever, Fane will give guidance.
Alright. I have a +6, plus I get an extra D4 off
So you
the
have a
bat.
+7 to 10.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably it.
That's probably the best.
You know what my favorite thing is? Is when I'm talking and like trying to say something and people keep interrupting me and I'm getting like mad about it, but then I realize that my microphone is muted and I like hurt
Yeah,
my
I
own
bet that's
feelings.
fun.
Huh?
I bet. Sorry.
What were you trying to say?
I love when I do that. No, I was just trying to tell whoever has the best chance of succeeding will also get a D4 on top of it. I tried to say it like 12 times and I was like, what the fuck?
We heard you once.
I know, because I was muted
Yeah.
the other times. And then I realized it and I was like, oh, that's why.
Oh,
'Cause I'm an
we could
idiot.
also stack that with Bardic Inspiration
Yeah,
if if
So it's looking
Eberron
like
wants
Worldwood's
to.
gonna be the one.
Yeah, but what do
And then
I
if
get
somebody
in
helps to give
return?
advantage.
I will give you a firm handshake
That's a good deal. I like that.
and a single arrow.
Ooh, a bonus arrow.
And I'll happily
Great
dig you
is the
another
arrow
hole.
then.
You and your holes.
Just so you know, you can't dig holes on university campus. They won't let you.
You can try.
Too many children burying bombs on campus.
Eberron, have I still not given you the pistol?
No, I do not think you have.
Okay, we're taking care of this right now. I am giving
Fine.
you the pistol.
Yes.
I've
I
been
have a
meaning to
gun.
give you this. I have been meaning to give you this damn pistol for like 4 sessions now.
See, what do you need healing for? You have a gun.
I have a gun.
Do we all have healing now?
Shut up!
Oh.
Inventory.
I'll go bury myself in a hole.
Where do I find pistol?
You know who can
I
help with
don't.
that?
Under
Tabs'
add
bodyguard.
It's
equipment.
Oh. I have to say.
Oh, I think I can find myself a good spot to dig a hole. Don't worry, Fane.
Yes.
I got this
Oh
time
my
around.
God.
I'm liking it. I'm liking how it's coming
I
together.
hate you so much.
Alright.
What is Tabitha's bodyguard's name?
It is... I gotta pull up his character sheet to remember.
It looks like an Alexander.
Edward. Edward Callahan.
Oh, close enough.
Oh, don't worry, Mr.
Officer.
Callahan gets a hole too.
Officer Callahan.
I'm a
is-
bard with a gun.
Do you have it added yet?
I'm trying. I'm just getting the information and making sure I'm getting it right.
Cup
Yeah.
cutie.
Okay.
Cute and on duty.
If you already have like
Navy
a thing
blue
on it, that would
booty.
help too.
Go
I'm trying to
ahead and
figure out-
lock me
Oh, I
up.
found a pistol. Okay.
Arrest me, but make it sexy.
Okay. Yep.
Don't mind me. I'm just having a moment.
We noticed.
Just serenading us all on stream. It's okay.
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 So, is everyone ready to get started on your research?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking guess.
How's this work?
Oh,
Okay, so twice per day, everyone will either make a check of their own or do something to help someone else of a check for the history or investigation to kind of search through the books in this library, see if you can find any relevant information.
Okay.
So the first round, and I think if it's like a bonus action thing, like the Bardic Inspiration, you could do the Bardic Inspiration and still make a check yourself if you wanted, Eberron.
I shall give you Bardic Inspiration, BT dubs.
Huh?
Zane is just going around. You're doing so well. Look at you. Your eyes, like little eagle eyes. You're so smart. You could do this. While he's like flipping through a magazine about birds or something.
Don't forget, middle of the page, 14th line, third word. Does that mean anything? I don't know. There might be relevant information there. Alright.
So
Then,
Bardic Inspiration Guidance?
yeah, so you've got a d20 plus 6 plus 2d4 plus a d8.
Cool.
I'm an advantage
gonna
because
roll.
over myself,
Yeesh.
right?
Is anyone helping him?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
Okay, so
that
go ahead and
was
roll that with advantage because Astosra is helping you. And then I think Tabithy and Erilyn can also make one. Either history
Okay.
or investigation.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Did you roll trash even with all of that?
I rolled
18.
fucking trash. I rolled a base 4 and a base
Wait.
7.
This is rolling investigation.
But that's also only including one of the d4s. I still have to roll the d8
Oh, that's not bad.
and the other d4.
Yeah, you should probably do that then.
9.
Oh.
So 23.
Okay.
I got it 21.
Nice. You guys are so
Huh?
smart.
You guys find some interesting things, but nothing relevant.
Oh, what the fuck?
This might take you a
It's a
couple days.
high ass DC. It's a high ass DC.
So we're doing it
is.
twice per day, right?
Twice per day, yes.
So I do all that rolling again.
Lunch break.
Yeah, and this time just roll advantage.
Yeah, I always forget to do that. Advantage.
We worked
Okay.
so hard. We should actually just take a lunch break before we continue searching because we worked so hard, all of us.
Are we doing it again?
Okay. So there's
I got a 1.
Sick.
I got a modified 20 that did not include my
Oh.
D4 for whatever reason.
Hmm.
So there's 2 D4s
And a
and
d8.
a D8.
Okay, so a 33. You're
That's a
definitely finding
33.
something.
That's a 33.
Come on. That's not
Yeah.
Not high
I
enough.
know
To
everything.
be clear, the DC was 24. So when you hit 23 the first time, I was like, oh no.
God damn.
son of bitch.
Erilyn, are you making a check?
I did. I rolled 4.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, the result is 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Lorvor, you find a storybook that mentions King Perseus, and in this storybook, it depicts King Perseus as an Azamar who came from another land and married a princess.
Okay.
Okay. You guys get back together at the end of the day. Free to go after a long day of study. Well, this was good. I will see you all tomorrow.
Tabitha, do you want to go get drunk?
I don't think I can.
Edward, can she go get drunk?
No. No, she's on probation. That's what happens when you go to jail and
Fine.
are let out of jail. You cannot have alcohol. That's
Who
an
said
incentive.
that?
That's an incentive to not do illegal things.
I don't think that's part of it, actually.
It is.
Let's
if
not
she
make
had-
this any worse.
What if she had a designated driver with her, me, and I
That's
restore
not.
her magically after we're done, and then it's like she was never even.
No, she still cannot have alcohol.
You're such a spoil sport. Well, fine, you go drink with me then. Come on, you have to have off hours sometime. Erin,
Somebody's
everyone else
gotta
too.
keep him in check.
Tabitha can be our babysitter while the rest of us get drunk.
Okay.
Alright, she can come with, but she can't have any alcohol, and I will let you know that I can become sober in a moment's notice. So, don't try to think you can pull one over after I've been drinking.
Darling, no. Consent, always.
What? No, I was talking to Tabitha.
Oh,
Sneaking drinks.
come on. Hey, come on.
Come on,
Come
look at
on.
us, innocent.
I
I got-
initially
If she was
said
innocent,
that
I wouldn't be here.
I could.
Look at those big red eyes.
I initially said I didn't think I could anyway.
It's like a dog's eyes.
Alright, let's just go.
I'm being good.
Let's see if we can get the bodyguard blackout drunk.
Oh, you can't.
Down.
No.
Just loosen him up a little bit.
Things that do not end well for anybody.
Oh, it'll be fine. Have you never gotten drunk with a
Accurate.
probation officer before?
Merlin, I think you misspoke. I think you meant things that always end well for everybody.
Right, so, where...
Because
First
with
place
5
to
points
cover.
from his pool of lay on hands, he can undrunk himself.
Oh, yes, we're all healers, I understand. Edward, darling, where's the best place to get drunk around here?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, yes you do.
What, because I'm from Zalago? I've been to every city? This isn't where I live.
You're from the general area? Alright, fine, fuck it. I'll go find somebody that lives here and find the best little watering hole in town for everybody.
You're going great.
Alright, well, it is a college town, so you don't have to wander far
Exactly.
to find several bars.
Saying, I want O'Malley's on the corner, like... Fuck me up.
Yeah, you find a nice little corner pub. You know, pretty busy.
What'd you say?
What does who say?
Did somebody just try to disguise a sneeze as a... Or was that really a sneeze?
I've just been coughing my fucking head off.
Oh, it super sounded like you were trying to, like, say something under your sneeze.
Oh,
It was
No,
like, you got...
I'm just dying of a
Dying is
cold.
fine.
It is currently a Saturday, so bar's pretty busy.
That's loud. So what did we learn today exactly? We learned that this guy was maybe an Asimar?
Yeah, essentially.
And that, what did it say, that he had a mortal lover?
He got married.
Yep. Somehow managed to get
Found
grab
out
a
that he
princess and go.
came from overseas. He came from afar and buried a princess.
Buried or married? I heard the word
Yeah,
buried.
buried.
Married with an M.
Makes for a
Because that
very
technically
different
definitely
story.
could've been
He came from afar, buried a princess.
married. He died on the boat over, you know?
Henry VIII.
Yeah, it was totally an accident. Heads off. Yeah, no, I mean, part of the accident.
She sneezed really hard.
She accidentally tripped and fell onto the chopping block while the axe was falling, okay?
It's just, I was chopping wood for the fire so that I could cook her a nice home-cooked dinner because I loved her so much.
I actually ended up cooking her.
And then I accidentally ate it.
All right.
Told you.
The next is cannibalism fantasies. I hereby
And
do not give you
Chaos.
permission to consume my flesh should I ever fall
That's
under.
where we stop.
category again.
Alright. So you guys go to the bar. Did you want to roleplay anything, or did you just want to, like,
Yes,
go to the
please.
bar?
No, I really
Okay.
do actually. So help me to understand what is happening with Tabithy, Edward. After we're finished with this research mission, she goes to prison anyway for 4 months.
Right, yeah. That's you.
During-
You about got it.
During which time she's just a run-of-the-mill standard prisoner. And can we bail her out? Can we?
No, bail is for the area before prison, usually, or for, minor crimes.
So there's no amount of money that can see this forgotten about.
Are you trying to bribe me?
No, not you. Your bosses, basically, the people above you. Yeah. But I mean,
Okay, you should probably not talk to me about bribing officials. That is also
no, I'm
illegal.
not talking about a bribe. I'm not actually talking. I'm talking about like a legal, like, is there a method to get her out of jail? People get out of jail all the time that have done worse things than she did.
Yeah, they get out of jail after serving their sentences.
I
That's
don't
how
think
jail
that's
works.
true. I feel like there's something, a bond. I don't.
Bonds are basically loans, I think.
Be fine, Fane.
Bail bondsmen, like bail.
Yeah,
bounty
they're
hunters,
people
I
who
pay
who
money.
give you loans to pay your bail.
You don't fucking
So that
know.
you
I've
can
never
be
been
out
in
of
jail.
jail.
I'm asking you.
It's to pay your bail so that you cannot be in jail while waiting for your trial.
Yeah, but she already had her trial, so there's no
I know
there's
that.
no bail
I
now.
was there. So
Well, on my trial, and I've been very good. So
really, is there no?
I would just like
behavior?
some acknowledgement for that.
Is there no
It's been
good
like
behavior
a
law?
couple of days. What do you mean?
All I
hasn't
noticed
blown
you didn't
anything
give
up.
her a gold star sticker for any of those days.
Yeah, seriously. Where's
Banana
my
stickers,
sticker?
please.
I am so sorry to be the one to inform you this, but if you want gold star stickers, you have to not go to jail.
Banana stickers.
They don't give you stickers in jail at all.
Horrifying.
That's so rude.
I want banana stickers.
Horrifying. The brutality.
I know. I just want a sticker.
Okay, but theoretically,
Is there a
if
mental asylum part of the prison?
I what?
I'm
Well,
not
that's
crazy.
where she'll be for sure.
Hey, I'm not
If
crazy.
You know, that's
Sorry.
what all crazy people say. if theoretically we did, just between you and me, Edward, if we did want to grease a few palms and try to get her out, who do we talk to?
Then the time for that would have been before the sentencing is done, because now the paperwork's done and she's in the system.
Good was our bloody lawyer. He didn't tell us any of this.
I believe, due to the charges in the case file that I read, you guys were offered no bail with your holding. That's the thing about, potential terrorism charges. They don't really...
But I was convicted of terrorism.
She was found not guilty. Surely there has to be something. 4 months
Anyway,
is just excessive.
I would like it to be known that I am not arguing. I just want a gold star. I'll take a silver star.
Honestly, I think she deserves it.
And go down to the arts and crafts store and buy her a silver star tomorrow.
I think that's your job, though. And I'm sure there's.
It's
going to be
really
some
not.
I'm sure there's going to be some kind of a performance review on your services to us after this is all
He's
said and
gonna
done.
be so
Someone
No.
will have to
No, there's not.
tell your superiors that you did an excellent job.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Most of the time with parole officers, if the people that they're watching over are telling the superior officers that they're doing a great job and that life is dandy while they're on parole, that's a sign that they're not doing their job.
Well, I'm not on parole, so if I say it, it's not a problem. Although...
I'll
if
be
you'd
sure to
like
tell
me
them you're
to
very
pretend,
strict.
I could pretend.
I'll tell them all about the beating sticks.
The beating sticks?
No, well, we're not allowed to do that either.
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to help.
Eberron, I'm trying to flirt and you're talking about beating sticks. Well...
This is you flirting?
You need to be doing better. I'm trying to flirt.
So all I'm hearing is we gotta bribe the king.
Please, drinks.
No
Lots of them.
offense, I don't think you have enough money to bribe any of the lords.
Guys, I just checked the bank statements, and I also don't think we have enough to buy a king.
Okay, well, theoretically, if we wanted to pay off the judge or something, just say, hey, here's the
The judge is out of the picture already. He's
What?
he's done his job.
The jail
Go
guards.
home.
The jail guards. The people at the jail that are responsible for guarding her. Maybe we give them a little bit of money and they just say, oh, look, she's gone.
I don't think that solves our problems.
I
'Cause then they're
think,
gonna be looking
and you
for...
probably could you probably could give them some money, and they would be like, oh, I don't know how she got this item that she's not supposed to have, like a slice of cake or something. But
Yeah, get me cake, Thane.
With a key inside to your cell so that you can escape. Is that Lincoln Park? The whole point is that we want you out of jail before 4 months are over. What the fuck am I supposed to do without you for 4 months?
Okay.
if I'm being honest, you should probably be grateful. 4 months is like way below the minimum sentence for the crimes that she got charged
That
for.
she was found not guilty of.
No, the ones that she was found guilty of.
Well,
The one she didn't get a sentence for the one she was found not guilty of.
the whole is because she accidentally blew up a warehouse.
This whole thing is because she lit people on fire by accidentally, which is still murder.
Manslaughter.
Not murder,
Accidental
manslaughter. There's a
murder.
difference.
All right,
You're right.
Fine.
You're right.
fine,
Not to argue
fine.
with you, officer.
I don't study law.
Let's just enjoy
I
our
know
drink.
enough to do my job.
Let's enjoy our drinks and carry on.
Yeah.
Yes, let's enjoy
Thanks
your
for
drink.
conversation.
So, when you're not ruining people's lives and being a general asshole, what do you do for fun? Where are you from? Who are you in your off hours, Edward?
Well, with an opening statement like that, I don't really feel inclined to answer that question.
Bartender, your strongest drink here? I think our friend needs.
He'll take another drink, place his hands on his chest,
Bartender,
give a hearty
your
burp,
best song,
and then be
please.
sober again. He's like, okay, you guys finish drinking.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll ask you proper. Don't leave.
Bartender, your best song for making people like each other.
I think that's technically your job.
Get up there.
Um,
You haven't performed for us.
I can feel it crying.
Oh, the natural one can't save. Okay, Fane will get drunk and go sing on a stage that is just a table for you guys.
It's karaoke night.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah. Fane will get drunk and sing some karaoke.
It's karaoke every night at the corner bar.
Some old Elvish bar songs or something.
Well, this is fun. Are we having fun? I'm having fun.
The parole officer wasn't having fun.
That's a shame. We could teach him how to have fun.
He's like working the crowd. He's like, my best friend is going to jail and I don't give a damn about anything. Let's get drunk and have a great time tonight. He's like singing to the crowd.
Alright. Let's see it. Solid 10. That's actually average.
Nice.
Oh shit, my mic's mute. Hello.
It's nothing.
So it's not bad. It's just like
It's just
the average
drunk
karaoke
people with
experience.
part. No,
Yeah.
it's-
I was hoping
Turn
for like cringe level
around.
hot
Are
cross
we-
buns.
Are we all performing?
No, well, you can if you want.
No.
You can get up here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
do
go
it.
right ahead.
You
Get
should.
a couple drinks in you, and go ahead. Go sing on stage or at the
Love,
bar.
I'm not allowed
I'm going
drink.
to
Sing
try to
with me.
persuade him to get up on the stage.
Oh no. You know what? You know what? I haven't
Don't
gotten to pull out one of these
roll.
weird little items in a while. I'm gonna pull out my wooden pan flute that attracts harmless local fauna.
Oh, nice.
Jesus. Just fucking deer and rabbits and
Where'd
little
you get that
birds.
thing? That's cool.
Here's the thing: the only
I was
local
thinking
fauna
rat.
that you're gonna find in a
Rats.
downtown, he has like rats and bugs.
I'm committed.
Piper is here.
I'm
Do it.
committed.
Where did you get such a cool
Where's
item?
performance? Here we go. 21, baby.
And it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good performance.
My respect for lore 4 has just gone up.
I feel like
All right.
And now all the rats in the place have come out and started dancing across the floor.
So into
Oh,
this.
Estosra, you should
call me
join
the
them.
Pied Piper.
Estosra, do you want to join them? You could dance.
Hmm.
I'm the Rat King.
Well, you'd be
Rats.
queen at
We're
this
rats.
point, but
We're
sure.
rats. We fury at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats.
Amazing.
They kind of
No, I'll take myself a drink, and then I'm gonna shapeshift into a wild shape into a rat.
God, I just go be a rat with the rats.
Yeah, go be a rat with rats.
Jesus, what a fucking like what a concept though. Like, can you imagine if I was an animorph? Like, I would pick an animal and I would get stuck in that shit so fast. Like, bye. You would never see my ass again. I'd have wings. I'd be Tobias. Let me go. I'm a bird now. Pew. Bye. Never see my ass again.
Fair.
I'm envious. Turn me into
Same.
a rat too. Can somebody turn me
I-
into a rat?
I would be a cat. And then I would go find, like, some lovely, single, middle-aged woman with a good job.
Oh,
And
man,
that
I'm
would
a
be my
bald
life.
eagle for sure. I'm a bald eagle for sure.
I'm an eagle with a full head of hair.
Not because
I think you just stunned the DM.
because that's a safe ass bird.
He's like,
Oh, I was muted!
Oh,
You said I'm a bald eagle for sure. I said I'm an eagle with a luscious head of hair.
Hell yeah.
So the question is, DM, how many rats are dancing on the floor now?
30,
You were one of them, right, Susser?
Yeah.
33.
Just like three. They're not like lined up or anything.
Oh.
They're just like in the general area. One's like peeking out of the wall behind Lorivor.
If one's not on my shoulder, I'm gonna be a little upset.
It's it's a fat mouse.
Testosterone-
It's trying to climb up your shoulder, but it's like
Testosterone
sliding
on the
down your
shoulder.
leg halfway.
Istosera, up.
Sasser, on the shoulder. Come on.
Does anybody have polymorph? I want to be a rat.
I can disguise self, but I don't think that lets me become a rat. No.
It does not.
Can I climb is the probation officer still here?
I think he has to be. Because
Yeah.
Timothy is here. Or is he off hours? Like, does he have off hours? Or is he always on? DM, you're muted again, probably. I don't know.
We're looking it up.
No, he's super muted. DM, you're super muted. Oh, he's teeping. Oh.
Okay.
Noise pollution. That's the worst kind of pollution.
Actually, I'd say it's more of a toss-up between light and noise pollution.
Yeah. One time I was in New York, and I don't remember what it was, but I was like driving on the freeway, and there was like hills off in the distance, right? But then like on the other side of those hills, there was just this massive like purple glow from something that was over there. And it was scary. It was really bright and really big at dark, nighttime sky, and whoa. Probably it was aliens.
Definitely aliens.
That's where aliens come from New York. Upstate New York. All aliens come from there.
It was Nevada.
Victorville, California. Take it or leave it.
Road trip to Area 51?
Oh my
Barstow,
God,
Blue Bloods?
I'm still so upset that nobody ran.
nobody
Yeah.
From what? Where?
Oh,
the
the
Area
Area
51.
51 raid.
Well, a few people did, and they got arrested.
They did get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the problem
few
was that
people
only a
did.
few people did. The whole reason that everyone showed up was the concept of like, if everyone runs, they can't arrest us all.
Yeah,
they'll
they can't
try.
stop it all. They'll
Instead,
try.
only a couple people ran, and it was really easy to arrest a couple of people.
Go.
I mean, there's also
Internet
nothing around
historians
that
video on it.
area, though. I think they would be able to, like,
Gizmo stop.
arrest them all.
Yeah, go
Where are
look,
they
go
gonna
watch.
go run and hide?
Here's the
desert?
thing. Here's the thing. You have to functionally.
Yeah.
It's not like a game of tag, right? The officers don't just have to like tackle you to the ground and be like, "You're arrested now," and then go tackle someone else.
Are you sure?
They
Yeah.
tackle you to the ground. They're like, "You're arrested now," and then if they leave you instead of bringing you back to their car, which they can fit 2 to 3 people in, and they have to be going back and forth, they're not going to be catching you.
Versus like, you know,
Of
outside
course.
police forces and things that could come in too, and they were amped up on like a security alert because they knew about like the memes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were also
You're
threatening to
also-
shoot civilians, which
That
would
is-
have been a
you-
great catalyst. That's all I'm saying.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
Area 51 massacre, shot heard around the world.
I'm glad we don't live in that timeline.
I don't know. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that timeline.
I don't know, if we were living in that timeline, we wouldn't be imposing 60% tariffs on other countries right now.
Don't even
Yeah.
talk to me. I work at a grocery store. That's all I have to fucking hear about now every single day is, oh man, these prices, here come the tariffs. Yeah, no fucking shit. Stop reminding me. I didn't vote for him.
Who doesn't love our Cheeto in charge?
I think,
People.
So if you show up anywhere that people have gotten any kind of formal education, you will find your answer.
But he's a Cheeto.
Anyway,
not to
D&D is
love him?
happening.
Anyways,
So-
back to D&D. I guess you guys drink and party.
Fucking chaotic
Yeah,
bastard.
did Edward leave? Wait, I think you were muted when we were trying to get that question. Is he still here, or is he like?
He's just being a wallflower now, you know,
Okay.
doing his job,
Wallflower with
watching
a rat on
tabs.
his shoulder. A wallflower with a rat on his shoulder now.
No, you don't control the rat unless you're the rat. But
No,
if
he
you're the
is the
rat, then
rat.
he would not let you on
I
his
need
shoulder.
to terrorize this man. You guys are not helping us make him friendly towards us.
Matter of fact, if you run at him as a rat, he'll probably kick you out of rat form.
I have to try now.
I'm just gonna go sit
have
by
to
him and
sneak.
talk to him like a normal person,
Do
and
it,
maybe try to,
please.
you know, make
Yeah.
friends with him.
Hey, that's a
know
25 to
about
hit, Saucera.
You should do it because Fane is currently singing a ballad and like
For 4 points of damage.
So what? So DM, if I decided to try to sneak on his shoulder, because I do have a +9.
So, here's the thing. In order to sneak, there has to be functionally some way that you can avoid detection, which, if you're climbing on his body, there is not.
He could
I can
climb.
get it.
You said he was a wallflower. He could climb up the wall, and then slowly back
Drop from
onto his shoulder.
above.
Mice don't
If he's-
typically do that. When's
Just
the last
'cause
time
it's
you
not
saw a mouse
typical
walk up
doesn't
to
mean
a
they
wall
can't.
and then just like plant their hands on it and Spider-Man walk up it?
See,
Because I don't think I've
one.
ever seen that.
I've seen it once.
have you ever seen slugs have sex?
Yes.
I have. Just because you have it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Yeah.
I have
I've
seen
seen
Wait.
it.
Wait a minute. Aren't slugs asexual?
Snails are hermaphroditic. They
Well,
have
they're
like
not. They're
parts and things.
hermaphroditic. They are hermaphroditic. Okay. They reproduce sexually,
One of them
or they can
has
self-fertilize.
a
Okay.
love dart. They like kind of shoot out their neck, and the other one kind of just gets stabbed in the neck.
Yep.
ADHD autistic motherfucker.
I
Anyways,
have snails. I have snails.
do we
But in
finish up
game,
this,
I would like to go and talk to him like a normal person and try to learn a little bit more about him.
I will be right back. While this is going on.
You don't get a whole lot. His mood is already not the best
Fair enough.
for tonight. Maybe another day though.
That's valid.
try again tomorrow. Nice.
He will purposefully make sure that she is like right in front of him, like not like right in front of him, but like, you know, sitting with everyone else, but like right in front of him, not doing anything and looking and sitting upright and like crossing her legs and being like, I'm being good. Like literally sitting on her hands.
In solidarity with Tabithy, I'm not drinking anything except water.
You say in solidarity with
Oh.
Tabithy, but I don't think you would have drank
Yeah.
anything anyways.
Is Fane here? Do I need to watch Fane?
Oh, Fane's already drunk. He's on the stage singing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I don't think I would be drinking either, no.
You do need to be watching Fane because he's giving the performance of his life.
That's true. It's out of respect. That's true.
Perfect.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Stopping mid-word to take a breath is so 10 like 10 on the performance roll.
Nice.
My god. At some point, he definitely starts singing like big love ballads and starts crying. But he keeps singing.
Makes sense.
He's like drunk crying, like, you know. It's more embarrassing than sad. I mean, it's sad, but not. Oh, it's like, oh.
And with the pan flute back up, it almost doesn't sound bad.
Bring out all the rats.
They start doing jazz hands
However,
in the
once the
background.
rats do make their way onto the floor, it does kind of interrupt things a little bit, because then the business owners are out trying to get rid of the rats, and people are not wanting to be near the stage where the rats are, and bugs and cockroaches and stuff.
And Asasra is getting scooped up and put out on the street.
Why? No.
Oh, Stasra was
back
getting
in.
kicked because he was trying to climb up Edward's leg or something.
Trying
Can
to
he
sneak
fly
up right
out the
beside him
door?
so I can.
Kicked and he just flies straight out the door
Like a
opening.
squirrel, kick a wiggle squirrel.
SIMP, squirrels in my pants. I wonder what tomorrow holds for us.
More bullshit.
Yeah, probably.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends.
So true.
Either way, DM, in what direction is the rat getting kicked?
He muted up again. There might be some noise pollution.
I'm just imagining you getting kicked and just flying like straight out of the doors of the establishment like it's a saloon in the Wild West.
No, the funniest thing would be getting
What the
kicked and then
fuck did I
somehow
walk
getting
back into?
thrown at the floor or getting thrown at the stage.
You like
we still
ricochet
just
off the
have-
door back onto the stage.
No. He kicks and then instead of going out the door, I end up going back into human shape and then just
Oh.
flying at the stage right at Fane.
Don't.
Fane is on the table. Fane isn't even on the actual stage.
Fane is everywhere and anywhere he wants to be.
Schrodinger's Fane.
Yeah, he's everywhere and nowhere. He both is and isn't.
He's both alive and dead due to a
Number
radioactive
15.
cesium atom.
Okay.
Schrodinger Fane.
Yeah, so you get kicked like back. As he kicks you, you kind of fly into the air, and I believe you only have like 1 hit point, right? As a mouse.
As a rat, yes.
Okay. So you'll like fly into the air back towards the middle of the room, and like mid-flight, you'll transform back into a Stosera and kind of hit the ground and tumble. He's like, oh,
Good job.
oops.
Oh damn, that looked like it hurt.
Not very nice.
Are
That's
you okay,
assault.
Astafra? Are you alive?
Just to rub salt in the wound, I'm gonna switch to my Electrum whistle that only Faye can hear. Just
I
for a
hate
quick,
you.
sharp blast, and then switch back to the wooden pan flute.
Can we clicker train Fane?
Do I count? I don't think I count. Can I hear that?
No,
No,
no, the
you're
only
not-
one that can hear it is the Stosera.
Oh, that's right. Astafra can hear it.
The Stasra.
hate you.
I misspoke. I meant Stasra.
All right.
Now I just gotta pretend I didn't hear it.
So
I'm just staring him dead in or her dead in the eyes, smiling while I'm playing the pan flute.
Hook the
Rude.
whistle up to the pan flute. So every time you blow the pan flute, you play the whistle too.
all right. So let's move on at least to the next day, so that we can get
Please,
something
dear
done.
God, please.
Just shenanigans in the bar for half a session.
Yeah.
Carry me to bed because I'm so drunk and passed out, and he's the only one that's strong enough to do it.
No, he can make
Joshua
you
Wild
sober
taking you a
too,
bear.
actually. So if you're too drunk to walk, he will sober you up.
Ah, damn it! You're no fun.
I think he's seen that ploy coming from a mile away.
All right,
Definitely like,
All right.
nope.
same deal as yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
after a night of partying, you return the following day. Today... I'm gonna have the doctor make his thing as well. He's gonna be making checks along with you guys.
Okay.
He'll
Same
be
setup as
making
yesterday.
history checks because he gets an extra 1d4 on those.
The help and the guidance and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming.
Yep.
Alright, I'll do investigation.
Should make sure you
Yay!
have
I
this
got
again.
a dirty 20.
Hold on. There is 17 and 5, but that's before my 2
2d4.
d4s and a d8.
27.
Plus 10, so that's 27.
Okay, so today Lorvor is gonna find something too. As you guys are searching or helping Lorvor search, in a book of sea monsters that you're looking through, you find a mention of an adventurous man who would one day become king, slaying an aboleth in the ocean bay next to the river. In a, yeah, that's. Yeah.
Can we only find one thing a day?
You can find one thing per successful
Gotcha,
check.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation with advantage. Roll. Well, there's a 22 without modifier, or without the rest of the stuff.
You're definitely getting the rest of the stuff, but go ahead and roll them just to see how high you get.
Oh, I know. Here we go. A 9, so that's a 31.
$31. And Erilyn, did you want to make a check as well?
Yes,
Never hurts.
I did not get a
Alright.
31.
Lorvor, it turns out you are really good at investigating things. Especially with all this help you're
I would
receiving.
hope so. I
Um,
would hope so.
you find in a book on the history of Zalargo and Zalargo's many rulers and stuff, you find information on somebody called Queen Andromeda and her god-touched king, founding the city of Pollard Drawl over 700 years ago.
Did you put that in the notes
Yes.
or in the chat?
Just I'll put it in references and notes. The things that you've found so far, the relevant pieces of information.
Queen Andromeda, god-touched king. 700 years ago. I'm not 700 years old, but one of my parents is probably pretty close. Does that...
Probably not. That's like your great-grandparent, your great-great-great-grandparents.
How old do you think elves live?
I think elves reach adulthood at like 100, so there's probably like 4 generations of elves alive at any given point in time.
Elves can live up for 7... Okay, so it's my grandparents. Fine, whatever. 750 years. My parents aren't that old. My grandparents.
And 700, so 700 for elves is effectively like 100 for humans. Like, you can live that long. It doesn't mean you will.
My grandparents did. Have I ever heard of Paladrol?
Probably not,
Any of
because
those?
your grandparents live on a different continent.
They do. That is true. You got me there.
As you guys get together at the end of the day, share your findings. Wow, this is going way faster with all these extra hands. I should have hired research assistants a lot sooner. Fascinating.
Do we get a gold star?
Yes, actually, I did. I was given an anonymous hint that you like gold stars, so I went to the craft store during the lunch break. Here you go.
That was very kind.
Aw.
Anonymous hint.
Puts it.
I like
3
put my
gold
I
stars.
put my fingers together and I'm like, can I get one too, please?
3 gold stars for a sorcerer, or for not a sorcerer, for Lorvor. And 1 gold star for everybody else.
Thank you.
She puts one on her shirt or something.
I put one on my
She's
forehead.
just gonna keep them on her clothes.
Well, hang on now. Why did Lorville get more than everybody else?
Because he found
He's
the
found every
things.
piece of information that we found so far.
Well, we
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah, he's kind of carrying.
Which is why you got gold stars.
Right, tomorrow I'm gonna find it.
I like this carpet.
I feel motivated now.
Yeah, really, I feel so motivated. I'm not gonna. No more just guidance lazily. We're all gonna look. Guidance myself.
Look at what you started, DM.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm very happy with my gold star. Thank you very
Go
much.
ahead.
Piper.
get some
I love this. Thank you.
rest, and I'll see you all in the morning.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hold on to my gold stars. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna hold on to them.
No, I have commitment issues. I don't want to stick them. I'm gonna turn them into magnets when I get home. That's what you do with cool stickers, by the way. Turn them into magnets.
Be able to use my cantrip mending to essentially sew them onto my clothes so they're there forever.
Yeah, I would allow that. I mean, not forever, because it's like what are they called? Those little like glittery pieces that are just stitched in. You know, like they can still rip
Yeah.
and stuff, but
Yeah,
they're there.
but like it's
Yeah.
there unless something happens. Okay, cool. Yeah. She's like, I can make it semi-permanent if you like.
Yes. Do it. Right here.
Mending.
Don't sigh like that.
Oh no, that that wasn't a sigh. That was just I realized that I needed to breathe deeply. Happens sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, not really. I've had people get so mad at me in the past, and I'm like, no, I promise, I'm not like sighing at you. I just forgot to breathe deep for a couple minutes and need oxygen. It happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Okay. Was there anything you were doing this night, or are we going on to the next day?
On to the next day.
On to the next day. We don't need to spend another hour role playing in a bar.
Okay.
Yeah, please no.
Okay.
As you head on to the next day, you guys meet back up. It's Monday. The library is a lot more packed than it was before because school's back in session, but you guys are in there doing your due diligence. Eyes hurting from reading so much. Fingers raw from
Rolling bolts.
moving pages.
I guess I'm not getting in. Unfortunate.
Alright.
Everyone go ahead and make their first check.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
Very nice.
24 without any of the other
Nice.
dice.
And that's without your D4 too.
That's
Dude,
without the
Lorvor.
D4 and everything else.
And the other D4 and
He's
Oh,
actually
that.
he's got the exact books and
That's
Wait,
an
everything in his
Lorvor, I don't
pocket
know
the
if you're
whole
getting
time.
all of those other
am I not?
things though. I think you just get your regular D4 because I think they were all like feeling competitive.
Yeah.
Lorvor's actually had the books
am I
in his
not getting the
backpack this whole
guidance
time.
and everything
No,
else?
it's mine
Oh.
today.
Okay,
I'm
fine then.
15.
Do I still get the bardic inspiration from you, Erlen, or are you using it on yourself?
I don't think
No,
he can
I'll
use it
give it
on
to you.
himself, but
Oh.
he could give it to
I'll give it to you. it's
Someone
fine.
else.
Tabithy,
Okay.
who got a 21.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's fair if I give it to Tabitha.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Tab.
so then I
Alternate
get
it.
a +4.
I'll keep my one
plus-
4d4.
It's a D8 for guide or for bardic inspiration tabs, so you can roll a D8 and add it to your score.
Okay.
Thank
I
you,
still got a
Erlen.
28.
I got
I think
24.
you already have the books just like in your backpack, and you're just kind of pulling them out and pretending to find them.
And Lorivor, I think you still technically got a 28 because you get one of those D4s.
I
One of
did,
those
yeah,
D4s
no,
is
yeah.
yours.
That's what I was saying. I still got a 28.
Okay, wow, you guys. Not gonna lie, the other 2 times that I did this, they were stuck here for like a week or more. Like researching.
Yeah.
You
you,
guys
look
have found
what brought the
5
books with
pieces
you.
of information in 2 days, or in 3 days.
We got smarty
And
smarty.
How many, and we still have another roll for the day.
So, let me tell you the information you get. Oh, you know what, Fane? I'll give you a piece of information that's not necessarily relevant, but kind of relevant, sort of, maybe. Since you rolled like a 15,
Yeah, I did.
you know that there is there are very few platinum ranked adventures, so all of the platinum ranked adventures are very like well known, very famous. One of them, whose name and title is Heracles the Demigod, claims to be descended from Perseus the Adventurer. So, I don't know, you just remember that. It's not necessarily like integral into this, it's just like a piece of side information that I included in my notes.
We could go find that guy. Ask him about his great granddad or whatever.
So, Lorivor, in a book of famous adventurers, there is mention of the adventurer Perseus slaying Medusa and then later defending the city of Polydrall from one of the immortal Gorgons in an event known as the Day of Living Statues, where many people got petrified. And then, Tabithy. Tabithy, you are reading a book called The Ruins of Corvair, when you come across a segment on the city of Polydrall, which became a booming city very quickly after its founding, but died off about 250 years later when a combination of natural disasters, monster attacks from the Seawall Mountains, and social unrest from the humans putting racial prejudice on the goblinoid races that originally inhabited the region and pushing them to the outskirts caused society to collapse, and most, if not all, the inhabitants left to live elsewhere.
Neat.
So I'll give you guys a moment to roleplay, like sharing your findings and stuff.
I found stuff.
You're cutting out, Tabs?
Cutting out. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Is this better?
Much better.
So she's like, I found stuff too, ha ha ha, and just like sticks her tongue out at Lorivor.
I found a comic book.
Good for you, buddy.
Found
Here, have one of my gold stars.
Oh, thank you.
I found a potentially living descendant.
Okay.
Wow, don't sound so impressed.
Now, are they potentially living or potentially dead?
Potentially a descendant.
But are they living or dead?
I think they're alive.
Hmm.
I think we probably would have heard if one of the only. How many platinum ranked adventurers are there in the world?
Small handful, you know.
Oh yeah, him.
I think we would have heard if one of the small handful of platinum ranked adventurers had finally met his end.
Please, for the
We would've
love
made
of
the
God,
news.
let there be an adventurer named a small hand.
Why?
Yeah, no, there's probably like maybe 5 or 6 platinum ranked adventurers in all of Corvair, and then you don't know about the other countries.
Just when we hadn't heard the name yet, and Eberron said, you said a small handful. And fucking Eberron was like, oh yeah, we would have heard if he died. So I'm like, please, just let there be a platinum ranked adventurer named a small handful. Because that would be so goddamn funny for me.
He may be
You
a
know-
small handful, but he's a big guy.
I'm into it.
Okay.
Not like into it. Like, God, I'm the boy that cried boner. Now every time I say anything, you think I'm being horny.
Got him.
I got myself. Played too deep into an archetype, and now it's all I am.
Don't worry, there's plenty of small handfuls out there.
I'll give you a small handful.
Devolved quickly.
Wow!
Just a
Wasn't
silly
much for it
boy.
to devolve. It's a
Fascinating.
very short
Just a
devolution.
silly little friend.
Hold on.
Silly
Now,
little
we saw before that, that the city of Paladral was founded over 700 years ago by, perhaps even by, this Perseus fellow, this King Perseus and Queen Andromeda. The story of the Day of Living Statues is fairly concrete evidence that they were the same, or at least lived at the same time.
And what's that all mean?
I don't know. I'm bad at real life history. I'm not gonna put the pieces together on fantasy history.
Well,
Explain it to us, Doctor. Like we're children. Which is essentially true.
putting it all together, let's see. Does anyone have any ideas before I state my hypothesis? Anybody
I
at
get
all?
an extra gold star if I do
Sure.
that. Yay. Okay. So. Hold on. Hold on.
Also, I
This is
think
like
there's
this
smoke coming
burning
out of her
spell.
ears.
Yeah.
Perseus turned them into statues.
No, I think. Let's Okay, okay. Uh, Perseus was a king who was married to Queen Andromeda, and uh, the city, that's where they reigned, and the reason why it died off was like the natural disasters, the monster attack from that aboleth in the ocean, and maybe other ones, and then like social unrest and stuff. Sorry, I didn't pay attention when my tutor was teaching me.
Here, you know what? You earned 2 gold stars. One for finding the information, and one for trying your best.
Yay! Mends them onto her clothing.
And you get a gold star too, Lorivor. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Well, it appears as though King Perseus ruled, as you said, from the city of Palardral. That is something that we can get to. We know where the city is on the map. It's just lesser explored ruins. Kind of like ghost towns and stuff. You know, people go look at the walls to sightsee and then leave. That's actually pretty close to here. And there's a river.
And that's pretty
If
much
you look
what
at the
I said.
map,
Field trip.
there's a river that runs past Corenberg, up to the Seawall Mountains.
Should we go?
Field trip.
Yeah, let's go.
Of course. We'll meet up. It's as good as lead as any. I've got to go home and gather my things, but we'll meet up. Do you have a? Can you not?
What? What?
It's like what, 100 d20? 150?
300.
300.
What happened?
My whole computer just went slow when you when you did that.
Who rolled?
Someone rolled 100 d20?
Yeah,
300.
Lorivor rolled 300 d20 in the alchemy. And
Why
then
did you do that?
I just started clicking on the D20 button. It's like you were done with your speech, and I was like, oh, I'm only 2 off. Click, click. Roll.
Incredible.
There we go. At least I cleared the history, so now my mouse can move across my screen at full speed.
Or I just start rolling dice sometimes.
Now, do you have a reliable form of transportation?
No.
It'd be hellish to walk there.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Reliable
Grandpa.
form of transportation, yeah.
We have an
mean-
amnesiac war veteran.
Yeah, that's
If you want to call that reliable, you go right ahead.
Grandpa's
Hey,
reliable.
Hey,
I call it reliable.
Grandpa's been very reliable.
He's never let us down.
His memory's
Plus,
not
he's a
reliable.
badass. That doesn't mean he can't be reliable transportation. He doesn't need a memory to transport us.
What if he forgets how to fly?
We all need a little bit of help every now and then, and remember.
Well, he does it every day, so he's not gonna forget. That's muscle memory.
I
That's
mean,
not brain memory.
to be clear, he's still relearning how to fly. If you guys don't remember, when he was first introduced, he was like, "I'm not sure how to fly this thing fully, but I'll get the hang of it." He's still working on proficiency in air vehicles.
I mean, he has not failed us yet.
He's working on it.
You
He's
call
almost
him
there.
reliable, though. It's like stepping over the same just rotten bridge over a chasm every day. Like, yeah, the bridge is held up every single time. That doesn't mean it's safe to walk on.
It's been here for thousands of years. Hasn't failed
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Question, yes.
If it's lived for
Yes,
1,000
we
years,
do.
it can live for 1,000 more.
I'm just saying.
Honestly, I don't know what you're trying to imply.
I don't know anymore.
All right. Well, you guys have a little bit of time left. If you wanted to do anything, otherwise we can go to the next day.
They took my money.
Huh?
Did they also take my money?
Who take your money?
The jail people.
No. They shouldn't have.
Well, originally they held on to the money when we were all picked up. They took our belongings.
Sure.
and things.
Alright, I'll be right back again. I gotta go take some fucking meds.
Enjoy.
They probably... They probably would have given it to you for this. The less that they have to pay for, the better. You know, the state.
Hell yeah.
Would I be able to buy like I don't know, like a grappling hook and some rope? Would my new friend allow that?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. We don't have to roleplay it, I can just... How much is it?
Good question. PHP. Tools. No, not tools. Here we go, adventuring gear. Grappling hook. 2 gold. Rope. Hempen rope or silk rope? Which one?
Pin.
That is 1 gold for 50 feet.
Cool. She'll buy 100 feet.
Okay, so that's like 4 gold altogether.
Got it. I need to add
It's
things.
1 gold for 50 feet, and she bought 100 feet.
Yeah.
And it's 4 gold?
She also bought the grappling
Yeah,
hook,
because, yeah.
Oh, okay.
which was 2 gold.
I missed the grappling hook part. I was like, what? Plus 1 is 3.
Add that.
All right. Yeah. So he'll
This is like,
kind of show you before you guys split off. He'll show you color draw on the map, which you can check on the Eberron interactive map. But the color draw is like just north, pretty much, of Korenberg, along the river.
This is like all gonna culminate in like a dungeon crawl eventually, right?
Yes. Yes.
And we know this to be the case, right?
Do you?
Yes.
Do we?
They
I'm
told
going on
he
a
told
field
us
trip.
that we would have to
They
go
they
this
told
way.
you that, yeah, it is an exploration. If you want to classify an exploration as a dungeon crawl, then
An,
yes.
an exploration of like ancient ruins or whatever.
Yes.
So probably there's gonna be a fight. Zombies, skeletons, ghosts, crypt keepers. Take your pick.
Or maybe they'll be
Uh,
our friends.
Well, maybe, but I'm gonna kind of look at Eddie. Look at old
Holy
Eddie.
water?
If it ends up coming to a fight on this research expedition, which, with our luck and knowing the way that these sort of things go, it very well could. She's almost completely unarmed. Is that something that we could remedy temporarily, or are we just to defend her?
Give me a
Also,
persuasion
I
check.
might have lied. I do have a cure wounds.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Persuasion? I'm kidding. Oh my
She got it.
fucking
Oh,
god.
yeah. He's gonna look you dead in the eye. He's gonna be like, for the 10th time.
Okay, wait, I was just making sure it wasn't because I've been rolling audio.
For the
Hey,
10th
I
time,
will-
people who are on
I understand that. I
probation
understand
cannot
that.
have weapons.
I understand that, but extenuating circumstances of a fight for our lives are we just too...
He's gonna wiggle his. He's gonna put his like hands together and then wiggle his two fingers to make it look like legs running. He's gonna be like, "Run away."
We're gonna leg it. Are you joking?
Fight happens.
It'll be
Run
fine.
away.
I have.
Running
have
has
magic.
saved many people. Just run.
We're,
We're adventurers.
okay.
We don't
We have
run.
magic.
I'm back.
Okay.
Can I buy some holy water too? Before you.
Or are we shopping?
You can probably buy some holy water. It's 70 gold.
What did I
Water's
miss?
expensive.
Just me trying to reason with Callahan that if we get in a fight, she should be allowed to have a weapon at least temporarily. And I rolled a natural one on my persuasion check because, of course, I did. You know, I'm trying to be nicer to you today, so I'm not going to get into a fight about it. But I will say that we are not going to run away from a bunch of skeletons or whatever we're going to run into in this place.
Well, if you
Nope.
feel safe
run
not
away.
running from skeletons, or whatever it is that you run into, then you can probably handle it, because you wouldn't feel safe not running otherwise. That's survival instincts.
Fight with us, or are you just a spectator?
Depends, situationally.
I understand.
So... It sounds like we're gonna have a hard time here.
What are you talking
Fine.
about?
Holy
I mean,
This
water.
would be
possibly it could just be a dusty old crypt with nothing inside of it. You know, that would be lovely. But
On the quick question, are we shopping?
If you want to.
Sort of.
You have a basically the rest of the day to prepare, and then in the morning you leave.
well,
Okay.
yeah.
I need to see how many healing pots I have. I think I used all of them.
I have 2.
Yep. I have two regular potions of healing.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, go ahead.
Well, everybody has healing, so we could just sell all of those.
I mean,
God,
okay.
so
We
salty.
wanna.
I'm kidding, don't do it.
I mean, if you insist.
No, I don't insist, I desist.
I desist. I desist. You're gonna be the death of me
God.
today.
Don't die.
It's all right. It's not like this dungeon's gonna have like 3 hydras in the bottom.
No, but it might have like a fucking Medusa.
4
or something.
hydras.
You're right. 3
It's
hydras
okay.
is too small. We gotta have at least 6.
I bought 3 flasks of holy water. Does anyone want one?
Sure, I can
Oh,
find a
thirsty.
use for that.
Okay,
I've got a
I
pretty
will
decent
give
running
Lorwar
on.
one.
Okay. What about weapons?
Fair
What are
one.
we looking at in the way of weapons?
I have a gun.
The
A
magic
gun.
item.
Bang 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 bang.
I have like no money.
I still have one of my potions of greater healing.
I could give you money, Fane, if you need anything.
No. I have so much money.
You
It's just not
said
enough.
you have no money.
Yeah, I only have 583 gold. Ugh.
Oh,
I'm
you're fine.
basically destitute.
I only have 1,814. I've been saving for better weapons.
What do we need? I don't know.
I wanted to look at weapons if they have any.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a perception or investigation check.
Okay. Okay. What's higher? Investigation. 17.
Yeah, you find, traveling around the city looking for weapons, you find a pretty decent looking blacksmith.
Okay.
As you head in there, go ahead and give me a luck roll.
That's just a flat
D20.
D20.
Yeah.
Straight 10.
10. Yeah, this blacksmith has a pretty good assortment of like +1 weapons and ammunition.
Okay. Does he have a +1 short sword, and how much for it?
He does have a +1 short sword. It is 365.
Done. I will buy that.
Pleasure doing business.
365. Remove. I'm not even gonna bother haggling with that.
Is there a +1 rapier?
Yeah. That one is 400, I think.
All right, then what can I get for this flannel scimitar that I have?
Scimitars. You can usually sell at about 40%. And scimitars. 25, so you can sell the scimitar for 10 gold.
So net loss is 390. I can deal with that.
I forgot to mention, I picked up 2-weapon fighting because of my fighting style. So now I should be able to add my proficiency bonus.
No.
No?
So you already add your proficiency
I thought
bonus to hit. Now you should be able to add your ability score modifier to the damage of your offhand attack. So, for example, your dex is your higher score. If you're dual wielding weapons that use dex, before getting 2-weapon fighter, your first attack would deal the damage plus your dex modifier. Your second damage would just deal the weapons dice and no extra modifier. But now you can add the modifier to both.
Did it let me pick that up twice?
Probably.
Add your ability modifier to the damage. Okay. Sneak attack, expertise, proficiencies. Wow, whatever.
Fighting. Rogue doesn't
Doesn't
get a
matter.
fighting style. Yeah, no, you only have it once.
Okay. Okay. Fuck it.
Hey, Lorevor, just if you take a few levels into College of Lore Bards, you can get even more expertises. You already
I don't
have
think
3.
I
What's
need
2
more.
more?
I already have 4. Thank you very much.
Sorry, my bad. 4. What's 2 more? And you can pick up that feat that lets you get expertise in a skill.
I think I did that already.
Oh, did you?
Technically,
yeah,
I think
skill
those
expert,
feats
there
you
it
can
is.
get. I think you can
Yeah.
get skill expert more than once.
No.
Just no.
Like, you can get skilled more than once, but skill expert, because if it doesn't specify that you can take it more than once, then you can't.
Pity. Just gain expertise in everything.
Right. Yeah, I think in order to the most expertises you can get is like 3 levels Lore Bard, Rogue, Ranger, and then like a human, because humans can get skill expert and prodigy, which is a racial feat, and they both give expertise. But anyways, okay, is everyone done with their shopping?
Yep.
All right. Then, as you all meet up at your ship, or at least at the airport, because you guys have the ship in the bottle, or not airport, at the ship docking area, because you guys have the ship in the bottle.
All right, we got 1, 2.
Or if you're uncorks the ship and it leaps out of the bottle into the open air. And up the stairs behind you, you hear like a like a clanking of a bunch of gear and stuff as Dr. Doof walks up the stairs He's got like this big old leather backpack on, you know, a pickaxe, a whip, a Indiana Jones hat.
You need a hand with all that, Doctor.
His lab coat's been replaced with like a leather jacket. All right, who's ready to go adventuring?
I am.
Me.
The
Up on
Paladral!
the magic airbus.
As you guys hop on and start making your way towards the city of Paladral, it will only take the double check distance here. Since your ship, the ship in a bottle, is exceptionally fast and goes 30 miles an hour, it takes you less than 2 hours to make it from Korenberg to Paladral.
Nice.
It's, yeah, super short trip. As you're traveling, Officer Callahan will be like, "This is so fast. What? Why is it so fast?"
Are you okay?
Uh,
Are you getting sick?
no, I think I'm all right. I've just never tried air travel before, and this is too fast, isn't it? It's like faster than it's supposed to be.
No, actually, I think we could stand to go faster.
A little bit.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
If we're not worried, you don't need to be worried. Just go sit down,
There's
put your head between
speed
your
limits.
legs.
And then just look at the ground and see how fast it's flying by.
Don't do that. You
Pesh
will
will
feel
Pesh will
that.
tap him on the shoulder and be like, "It's okay. It's technology, you know what I'm saying?"
You'll be okay. Just stay away from the edge, and it'll be over soon. Then there is the return trip.
Yeah, and both times, if you really want, you could go close to the edge and stare down.
Don't do that.
Don't listen to Astosera.
I mean, we're flying through the air on a sloop. It's hard not to be near the edge. It's not a very big ship.
Yeah, and then you just stare down over the edge. It's all good.
Don't do that.
Dasara.
What?
Well, you know, actually, if we push him off,
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Or
kidding.
are you?
Or am I?
No.
No, I'm kidding. Or am
We're
I?
not gonna murder my new friend.
Murder is such a strong word in this case.
Joking. No, we're not going to do that. No. What? Who? I would have no eye candy. Except Eberron.
I like flex one of my arms and look at the muscle,
Ooh.
see if there's anything there.
Give a little squeeze.
Oh God.
Somebody's been working out.
Well, there are a lot of heavy books in that library.
Just sitting in the library, bench pressing a fucking stack of books.
Oh my god.
Well, the joke here is that he does not have that much muscle.
He does not. I understood the joke.
All right. As
How many
you
times
guys,
can I get
His
this?
confidence is now boosted.
what was that?
Okay.
How many
So
times can we convince
thoroughly
this poor guy over to look over the edge?
You can't.
Zero,
You're the
probably.
only one
Especially
trying
now
to
that you're
do
threatening
that.
to kill him.
You're
Oh,
the
I'm not the one that
only
made the
one.
threat.
I was joking. It wasn't a threat. It was a joke.
Mhm.
Gonna turn to him and be like, "Don't worry, I won't let them." That sounds like it would get me in more trouble.
It really does. I wouldn't even bother with it.
Yes, I would, quite frankly, kiss your chances of a short sentence goodbye if your parole officer disappeared on job.
I mean, there's always the chance for time off because of good behavior, right?
What?
We had this whole conversation
No.
already. It's
That's how to do.
Well, after a very short trip, you reach the edge where the river going up, stretching up towards the Seawall Mountains, finally meets the mountain range. Up on a plateau just overlooking the river, its back inset into the sharp cliffs of the Seawall Mountains, is what remains of what used to be a city wall, beyond which are the ruins of a city lost to time. Broken down buildings, dust having collected at least a foot over where it was, doorways shortened of the doors that are still there due to this. Yeah. Flying over, you finally have made it to the city of Pollard Draw.
Wow, this place is a dump.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but
I could see why people left.
Oh, what stories these stones could tell.
What stories indeed.
I guess
We
it all
could-
depends on the room.
Alright,
Perhaps
we're gonna
once I
check
get
the
my Perhaps once I get the research funding approved. It's in review right now. But perhaps once I get the research funds, we could open up the historical sites to more of the ruins. Clearly, we haven't done our civic duty and explored enough, learned enough of the past.
Well, here we are.
Oh.
All right, Timothy. Now it's time for you to drop the glitter all over the place.
Glitter!
No, not yet.
I can't pick it back up, so I don't.
Oh fuck, she's thrown it already. There it goes, like so much snow.
Scroll down.
Where can we land?
Yeah, you find an area that's, big enough that you could park your ship and throw down the rope ladder.
I think we should bring Pesh along for an extra set of arms.
Absolutely.
I think we should bring Kebble and leave Orif here with the ship.
I agree with Kevin.
Whoever you bring and leave the other one here with me.
Oh,
Definitely.
We haven't
suggest
gotten to go on
Brooklyn.
an adventure. We haven't gone on an adventure with Kebble in a while.
True. Kevin needs to stretch his legs. Plus, he's just so cute.
oh,
She
okay, yeah.
pats his
Oh,
head.
Warvor,
Kebble with us.
Yes.
is there going to be a dragon?
Maybe, we don't know.
Yes.
Well, we'll find out, buddy. We'll find out together.
I want to give Kebble tongue so he can just speak and understand every language one of these days.
That doesn't sound potentially problematic at all.
He
The
needs
spell.
to take
Oh.
fly, so we can let him fly too.
Yes.
Also, I do speak Draconic now, so I can talk to Kebble in his own language.
Aw, maybe he taught you it.
I was learning it from him for a while,
That is true, yeah.
and then I picked it up as a class feature or something.
Yeah.
That and deep speech.
Because you got 2 languages when you went into Ranger.
Ranger.
Alright. As you guys disembark, Officer Callahan will be following. He'll take up the rear.
He will follow with him.
He's following you.
Yeah, he's like close to his side.
Okay.
I'll be on Tabathy's other side.
And then every once in a while, she just looks up and smiles, and then keeps going.
Alright. As you explore through the city of Pollardral, as you start to explore around, look, give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Anyone who wants to.
This is 7.
I've got it.
22.
53!
I'm heavily debating on whether I want to burn my inspiration on that.
24.
22, 23, 24. That's crazy. Erilyn, you get into 25? Oh, 21. 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna burn my fucking inspiration on this because that's pitiful.
Really? Really?
We got it, bro. Don't burn your inspiration.
23.
Oh my god.
All of your high rolls
I
on the
couldn't
same.
not.
On
Yeah,
the
you
same-
could. You could have saved it. For something.
You all notice as you're traveling through that that there are prying eyes from inside some of the buildings, watching you cautiously. Goblins.
Oh, I speak Goblin. I'm just gonna call out in Goblin, hello. And that's it. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. See what they say back.
Although friendly.
Huh?
Say that again.
Elder Bredley?
Oh, no, tell them we're friendly.
Such an asshole.
Okay.
Yes, call them all Elder Bradley.
Where is Elder Bradley?
What?
Fucking Elder
No.
Bradley.
We're friendly.
Okay, hold on. Am I
This is
asking
what-
for an Elder Bradley or am I saying that we're friendly? I need a vote right now.
You were
Well,
saying
This
let's
is
tell
how
him we're
that
friendly, and then we can
telephone
ask where
game
Elder
works.
Bradley is.
Okay,
Let's
combining
tell
the
him we're
two.
friendly first.
Combining the two. Hello. We're friendly. Is there an Elder Bradley here that we can talk to?
What? Oh my god. They're like, what?
There we go.
It must be a human thing.
Give me
There
a
we go.
persuasion check.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. 16. Unless someone wants to help me with it.
Well, I
No,
gave you
you're
Bardic
on your own with
Inspiration,
this.
but
Oh, did you give me Bardic
Hello?
Inspiration?
Oh no.
Um,
No Elder Bradley. No Elder Bradley.
Okay, take that as a success. No Elder
Oh.
Bradley.
a lot like our little friend here.
You are friendly, or your name is friendly.
Yes.
Both.
Your
Both.
name is friendly.
Yes, you
You
can
have
call
a
me.
shitty name.
Thank you. My parents were assholes.
I think we should adopt him.
What's your name?
Galbor.
I'm gonna call him
Elbor? Sidebar. Galbor, the all-seeing floating eye.
The what?
Have you not seen these fucking shorts?
No. No, I have not.
It's Galbor, the all-seeing floating eye. Just look up
Nope.
Galbor, the all-seeing eye.
I will not
It's-
remember
it's
to
a
do
bunch
that.
Never gonna
I will give me a fucking minute.
No!
I'm just gonna post it in the fucking Discord.
Okay. So,
I'm just gonna post it in the Discord.
Mr. Friendly,
Yes.
what are you doing?
That's a good question. Hey guys, what are we doing?
we're exploring
We are
for history.
exploring. Yes.
Ah,
We are
we're just looking around.
Oh. Okay.
What are
We
you
won't hurt
doing?
you.
I live here. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were out here exploring too.
No, just, avoid the danger cave and you're good.
Where's the danger cave so that we can avoid it?
Cliff.
Cliff.
Where
okay.
else would a cave be?
It could be a hole in the ground that leads into a cave. I don't know.
That's dumb.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
No, you are, but what am I?
I'm rubber and you're Gloro.
Keep him. Keep him.
We're full up on party members at the moment.
Yeah.
He
Trying to
would
drink
be
my milk.
such a good friend to Kebble, though.
Would they?
I feel like they would make an interesting duo.
Upon a closer
all
look, he
serious.
does seem to have, in this little broken down ruin of a house, there does seem to be more smaller goblins behind him in the shadows.
Right. Final question for you, Galbor. Why do you call it the Danger Cave, specifically?
You'll find out.
Very helpful. Alright. Alright, Galbor here says, Danger Cave on cliff? Bad. Don't go there. When I
You should give
asked
him one of the
why,
gold stars.
he said you'll find out. Oh, yeah. No. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
Start walking away.
Yeah, I can
And I
help
say
out.
that in Draconic, not not in common. Hope he can't speak it.
Not anybody else.
Not true. Not true.
Neither can anybody but Astasara.
did you say
And
we brought
Pebble.
Pesh?
Oh no, I just say the last part of yeah, fuck this guy.
Hmm.
That's the only part I say in Draconic.
Mm. Okay. Well, shall we away?
Do you guys want to check out the Danger Cave?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we do.
kind of want to check out the Danger Cave.
I mean,
More than anything,
obviously.
yes.
Where else can we check out than the Danger Cave?
Sounds like the exact place we need to go.
Danger Cave it is.
Okay.
Way to the danger cave.
Can can anyone give me an investigation check at advantage? Because you've got
Yes.
all 5 pieces of information.
Me.
Hold on, there's the first roll.
Probably you. With
That's
guidance?
a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the first roll's enough. But... oh wait, no,
Was
sorry,
it?
not the first.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
first
that
roll
was
was
the
a
first roll.
13.
The dirty 20 is enough. You, as you're heading towards the cliff, you notice a trend in the city, as if you're almost like heading upwards in classes. The closer you get to this, like the buildings, the broken down buildings are a little bit bigger and fancier, more spread apart. They've got more like land between them. And you finally make it to what appears to be some kind of big like government building on the top of a hill, just in front of the cliff a little ways. Looking to the left and the right, no buildings seem to get closer to the cliff than this one. Although there is probably a few hundred or like 100 feet or so between or behind it.
Is there a map that I'm not seeing?
There's not yet.
Oh, okay. So is there just okay? So describe then. Sorry, I was looking for a map. What lays ahead of us again? What are our options here?
So you have come to what appears to be probably like the largest governing building. It's the closest to the cliffs of any building the cliffs raise, hundreds of feet above behind it. 30, 40 yards behind it.
Well, let's go inside.
Sure.
This looks like an important place.
The main doors to this building are have kind of crumpled in time, the main doors and hallways, but
But what?
what do you do? Yeah.
Oh.
Look around. I mean,
Give me a
Look
perception
around.
check.
gotta open doors and look into things.
Yes, I would like to look for shiny things
Okay.
specifically.
Give myself Guidance.
I'd like to look for
23.
plot.
17.
I want to look for musical instruments.
23.
All right. And then,
Just generally looking for
Erilyn, do you want to make a roll
Right.
as well?
Make a roll, make a roll.
21.
Okay. Erilyn and Tabitha find a way potentially into the building. There's like a corner of the building that's crumpled down that you can climb up to get up to the second floor. And take a look around. Lorvor, as you're kind of scouring the perimeter, you notice behind it, you can see all the way across to the cliff. And at the base of the cliff, there seems to be what looks like a cave. Erilyn and Tabitha. Go ahead and give me a luck roll.
15.
And then one from Erilyn as well.
Mm-hmm. Aw.
Well, okay. Erilyn, you don't find any musical instruments. Tabitha. You do find a well-made tapestry that's 10 feet by 10 feet. That's still in, salvageable condition.
I find anything?
Lorvor, you found
Oh,
a
the
cave.
cave.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. So, who wants to come into the cave with me?
Actually, I'm not having fun anymore. Let's just go home.
No, I could go scout a cave
I'm down for a cave.
That's
and live.
3 for the cave.
That seems to be where we're supposed to go.
Just
Alright,
let me
He's,
go alone first.
Eddie, darling, how are you feeling about a cave?
Okay.
What cave? That cave.
Oh. I suppose we could check it out.
Alright, let's check it out then.
Just let me take a look first.
Okay.
Sure.
And then with that, I will also cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So, Testosterone, if you will check the map. There's a map now.
Okay.
Kind of gives the general outline. You guys are coming from this way.
And there's a giant hole. Okay, I gotta turn that grid off. There we go. That's better. So I'm gonna try to go up and start sneaking up along this cliff edge.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Of course. So I have my normal +9. And then I'm also going to add 10 to that for Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And that gives me a total 25.
Okay. So you're moving very sneakily. As you approach this kind of like cruxes to the top of a hill around this around this little sinkhole pool of water. And as you pass by it, the dirt in the ground slowly is a gradient from this like light tan kind of brownish color that it is to a very orangish reddish soil as it gets closer and closer to the cave's edge. Move you up a little bit further so you have line of sight. You see two almost kind of rusted suits of armor standing guard at the edge of the cave, motionless. Each one holding a glaive that it's kind of leaning on, almost like statues.
I want to cast message at Astastro. Ask what he found.
Okay.
Well, what I found looks like there's two people that could be guards of some sort.
They're leaning on their glaives. Are they awake? Are they alive?
Potentially.
Okay. Should we... Do they look tough?
Can I make
Do you
a
think we can
perception
take
roll
them?
to kind of take a look at them and see if they show any other signs of like life, movement, maybe that they'll attack and kill us on sight?
Give me an Arcana or History check.
Ooh. Okay. Well, Oh
Ooh.
god,
That's pretty good.
that was lucky.
Okay.
Oh,
Taking a
shit.
closer look at them, they seem similar to like enchanted suits of armor. Their gears and cogs and the little like exhaust pipes poking out. Assume them to be some kind of ancient predecessor to the design that modern warforged use today, but far less sophisticated.
So we could
Okay.
probably take them.
I guess at this point I will sneak back to relay the information.
Well, I've had a message open with you for a little bit now.
He can only technically respond to message after you speak to him. It's like being able to text somebody, but only in replies.
Fair, I guess.
So, 2 enchanted suits of armor, it looks like?
Look, Edward,
Probably hostile.
Officer Callahan, a fight right off the bat.
Then I suppose she can stay back if she knows a fight's coming. Right off the bat.
If your stubbornness gets her hurt, I will never forgive you.
I don't see how it would get her hurt if my advice is to run away from danger.
That's not always an option.
Because right now,
You are both forgetting that I am magical, god damn it.
They're sitting there arguing about Timothy, and she's just staring at both of them in disbelief.
She just zaps one of the suits of armor. All right, let's just. We can't. This is the point. This is why we're here. I mean,
It'll be fine. We got this. There's
maybe
so many of us. Plus, we have Kevel, and he's pretty much a dragon.
I need to add a
maybe
couple
they're
onto there.
friendly. Maybe they'll just
Yeah.
ask us a riddle or something.
Pebble the pebble.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
I
45.
was token in. We'll just put it like next to Loroform. There we go.
5, 60, 65, 70. Oh, they're in range.
You can't see them from where you are. The hill kind of cruxes up at a top over about where Fane is. So you don't have
Oh,
line of
well,
sight
this
on them
way,
until
then.
you're about where Fane is right now.
We'll go this way.
Just be mindful of the hole.
Yep.
Eventually, try to sneak like up to that cliff. Over here.
Okay. I need everyone to give me stealth checks.
Okay.
And Erlyn, are you moving anywhere?
No, I can't sneak.
There's a
Mostly just
15.
with them.
Also, for anyone who's
With
within like
who?
30,
So Loravor, Kebble, and Astasra so far are within Astasra's Pass Without Trace range.
Fair enough.
And
I'm
what
not
does that
like
do?
with Lorvor.
It gives
Plus
you a
10 to
plus
stealth.
10.
Oh,
Probably just with
shit.
Lorvor.
So, that's a 25 then.
Okay.
That's
Your
I
doctor dues.
can't fail a stealth check when I'm within range.
I mean, I technically get a plus 19.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Do I need to make
get
it
a-
stealth? Do
I get a
make
plus
it stealth
20.
check? No.
Those of you on the left don't seem to be noticed at all. Fane and Tabs is a different story.
That's about right.
As you guys are sneaking around, or trying to sneak around the cliffside to the right.
What about Doof and Callahan?
Doof got a crit, and Callahan got a 13.
Stealthy motherfucker.
No, he rolled disadvantage. His low was 14.
No, Doof. I mean,
Oh yeah.
stealthy motherfucker.
He like army crawls up to the up to the crux and peers over to see what you're talking about. But yeah, as Thane and Tabitha starts to step over to the side of the hill, the Templars' heads swivel and fixate on them.
Shit.
I need everyone to roll initiative. As they suddenly starts to move, you hear the gears inside them turning, the
My God.
sound of their engines rolling.
7.
19 is acceptable.
17.
6.
D&D Beyond hates me.
Yeah, it's not my friend today either.
Okay. So we got, and then he is 13, and Duke is a
I think
5.
the only reason D&D Beyond let me roll high during my court hearing was because it didn't want me to go away forever. And it was like, I must keep torturing you.
Pebble got a nat 1,
Oh God.
and they got a 12. Okay.
Who's the pet now?
So it's going to be Stasra.
Wait, Astostra.
Oh, Lorvor. And then Stasra.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. I was like, hold on a minute. I rolled a 19.
I didn't see it.
What
It
are you
was
talking about?
too high.
Now, what are you talking? I rolled the 19.
No,
must be
you rolled a
hallucinating.
17, motherfucker.
Uh,
You can't gaslight me.
and then I guess Edward. Nope, not Edward. The Gearforged and then Edward. And then Erlyn. And then Tabs, who rolled slightly higher than Dr. Doof. And then... I guess technically Thane beats out Dr. Doof because they rolled the same number and I give the tie to player characters usually.
Okay.
And then last is Kebble. So, let me write it down in general so that you guys can see it. Hey, the initiative order is Lorvor, Sasra, the Gearforged, Edward, Erlyn, Tabitha, Fane, Dr. Doof, and Kebble. Go ahead.
Alright.
Lorvor, it is your turn. Stasra is
I'ma
on
come
deck. I
straight
turn the
out.
time over to you.
Yep, gonna come straight out with moving forward.
And just so you know, after
Is-
about this point, there's nothing, or after about, like this point or that point,
Yeah.
there is nowhere to hide, so no matter what you roll in your stealth, you will not be able to succeed.
Gotcha. So I could potentially move to here.
Right.
If I just sprint right up to him and then take a slash, would that count as a surprise? No, never mind. That was a dumb question. Yeah, I'm gonna move just up to here. Stealth. So that's about the last point. And I'm just gonna take steady aim and short bow.
Okay.
So,
You can't move and steady aim, but you're already hidden, so
oh
you
shit,
get
that's
advantage
right.
anyways.
Okay, well, never mind. Let's see anything. There's a 20.
A 20 hits.
Okay. Dealing 18 damage.
Okay.
To the one on the left. This guy.
Pew! Your arrow hits him, your position is revealed. Your arrow hits him and kind of barely sticks into this thick metal armor.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, anything else?
No,
Okay.
that's it.
It's Stosterage, your turn, then the Gear Forge. The Stosterage, turn the time over to you.
Alrighty. I will. Alright, so range on that is. I'll do a chill touch on our close friend right here. So 120 feet. Oh, well, I guess I don't hit.
You are no longer. Oh wait, you do have advantage on that because it's I rolled a hit and you were hidden.
Fair enough. Okay, never mind. I guess a 25 does hit.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
So 2d8, so that is 11 necrotic.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
Nope, I am good where I am.
Okay. Yeah, the necrotic energy kind of knocks a rusted piece of metal off of its body. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will run up to here. Erilyn and Keble are no longer hidden, since there's nothing to hide behind. And this Gearforge will make 3 attacks on Lorivor.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's a 22. And that one's higher, so 2 hits.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Turns one of them into a miss. Who gets the advantage?
I will give it to Istasra.
Okay. From the one attack that hits, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is it for that one. This one is going to go to here. Bane, as a bonus action, he's going to try to shove you.
Rude.
to the ground. I need you to make me an athletics or acrobatics check contested by his athletics. That is an 18.
Fuck. Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah.
It's a 6.
Okay. So you get knocked prone. It's going to make 3 attacks. 2 of them are going to be against you. 1's going to be against Tabitha.
Mercy.
Somehow misses the first one. That's better. Definitely hits the second one. And then, Jesus. Tabs, I don't think your AC is 12, so... Is it? Does a 12 hit?
No.
Didn't think so. So, 1 attack hits Fane. For 7 points of slashing damage. Edward, Sir Callahan here, will run up. As he runs up, he provokes an opportunity attack, which hits him for 9 points of damage.
How does he provoke an opportunity attack?
As he steps into this Templar's defensive zone.
Oh. How big is that, though?
Within his weapon's range. He will take one more step forward. He is going to cast Divine Favor. Is that an action? Or a bonus action? Bonus action. Okay. Yeah, so he's going to cast Divine Favor and then take a swing with his greatsword, unsheathing it and swinging it in the same motion. A 19 hits. For 14... Wait, hold on. 11... For a total of 8 damage. Alright. After Edward, it is Erlen's turn, and then Tabitha is on deck. Erlen, go ahead. I turn the time over to you.
Okay. I have a gun.
Yes, you do.
I would like to use the gun.
Okay.
Who's in range of this thing? I'm in range, right?
Yeah, you're in range.
Okay, cool. Alright. I did not add that into alchemy yet, but that's okay.
Do you have proficiency in hand crossbows? Wait, is it a pistol or a...
I have crossbow. It's a pistol.
Do you have proficiency in hand crossbows?
Oh, no, all I see is just crossbow.
Check. Oh, sorry. I interrupted. So, yes, you do have simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords. So, yeah, hand crossbows,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So you do
Sweet.
have proficiency in the gun in the pistol as well.
Right.
So it's proficiency plus dexterity to fire or to hit.
Yeah, I thought I could click on it and use it, and it would roll for me, but I guess not, maybe. unless I'm doing it wrong.
Do you have it in D&D Beyond?
It is in D&D Beyond, yeah.
Do you have it equipped?
Yeah.
It should just be under actions and then you click the roll.
Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, yep. Sure enough. Wait, okay, so I've got it in actions. It brings up the little window for it. I don't see the how to use it.
There should be a hit/DC button box that you can click.
Oh, right. I'm dumb. Sorry.
Add your
Not good.
proficiency bonus to that as well. I mean, it still doesn't hit, but it's registering you as not having firearm proficiency, which you'll just have to modify, I think.
Right. How do I
So,
like-
if you look over at the bottom left where it says armor, weapons, tools, and languages proficiencies, there's a little manage button down there. It's a little manage cog.
Oh, okay, I see it.
And then you can click existing weapon, and then it should give you the option for firearms.
Firearm. There we go.
Okay. Alright. So you fire, you miss. Anything with your bonus action?
No.
And before we get to Kebble's turn, which is at the end of initiative, did anyone want to play Kebble?
I'm good. I don't think anyone wants to play Kebble right now.
Okay. Eberron, bonus action?
No, no, I don't have a bonus action. Sorry, I might have been muted.
No.
Tabitha.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna Misty Step up here.
Okay. Is that everything, Tabs?
Yeah, she's gonna yell down at Callahan, I'm running away!
Good job! I'm very proud of you.
Yay! He's proud of me.
Alright, then Fane. It makes it your turn. Dr. Doof is on deck. Fane, go ahead.
Great. So I will cast. Where is Hot Boy over there? Shield of Faith. Oh god, but I gotta get away from this thing too. Who's up there? That's Tabs. Let me actually. I'll take this turn to Starlight Step. Up here.
Okay.
Free
And
action.
for reference, this cliff is about it's about 10 to 15 feet. It's somewhere in that range.
It's fine. Yeah, I got like 30 feet. As a free action, I'll flip that guy that just hit me. Flip him off quite eagerly, and then I will cast a spell that is gonna be guiding bolt. Guiding bolt. Oh, fucking shit.
Alright.
D&D Beyond, can you please stop fucking with me today? It's a 9 to hit. That's my
9
turn.
does not hit.
I figured. And that is my turn.
And this is why True Strike is not a useless spell. I argued with someone on the internet for like 2 hours about the new True Strike. Because the new True Strike is a great spell, but it's not True Strike. It's a different spell entirely.
See, where you first went wrong is you argued with somebody on the internet.
I know.
Where you went wrong.
So technically, they argued with me, and I just kept arguing. But but yeah, Fane, that's the end of your turn. Okay. Dr. Doof, his eyes will go wide, and he'll be like, "Oh, wait, I know. In dangerous situations like this, it is the perfect time." And he's gonna rummage around in his backpack, and he's gonna conjure out this little thing. It almost looks like it's got like a handle on the bottom and then like a dome on the top of hexagons. My Shieldinator!
Oh god.
And as a bonus action, he's going to activate it and give him and Edward both 5 temporary hit points. It would have been Fane and Tabs, but they're out of range now.
Rip.
That's alright.
Well, Fane and Tabs as well, because it's just a radius, but... And that's his turn. Kebble is going to be like, "Okay. We're fighting these guys?"
Yes. Yes, Kebble.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to see them. The sun's so bright. I cast Die! And he is going to move over to the side and Scorching Ray at disadvantage because he has sunlight sensitivity. Which won't be a problem once you're inside, but...
No.
First one misses.
Right.
Second one, I think, hits, actually. It's 4. Barely hits. Meets it, beats it. And then the third
What's the
one...
AC on these guys?
Oh wait, no, that's disadvantage, not advantage. So he missed all 3.
Shit.
3 scorching rays shoot past. Two of them fly past this creature. One of them just kind of glances harmlessly off its armor. As Kebble breathes scorching rays out of his mouth.
Quick question. Since I'm already in this thing's attack range, does that mean if I move closer to it, I'm gonna set off its thing?
Probably not.
Okay.
Lorivor, speaking of, back to the top. It's Lorivor and then Istosra is on deck. Lorivor, I turn the time over to you.
Okay, cool. So, I'm really thinking about just going with the old reliable of steady aim, short bow. I think I'm gonna do that. Steady aim, short bow. Oh, that's a 25. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does.
Cool. I'll roll that for 16 damage.
Okay. So 8 damage.
I get the sinking feeling that my damage is being halved right now.
Alright, and that's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my
Isostra, it's your
turn.
turn, and then the Gear Forge. Isostra, go ahead.
Alrighty. I feel like magic is my best friend right now. And with that, I will continue with... Ooh, do I want to do Starry Wisp or Chill Touch? No, I'll go with Chill Touch. Necrotic is always fun. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
For a 9 damage.
Okay, you rust away another chunk of armor.
And then... So we're sitting on the top of the hill right here, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take a couple steps off to the side to make sure I stay out of range and well away. And then I will pass to the next person in line.
Okay. Then this soldier is going to move in just past Lorvor, kind of between Lorvor, Kebble, and Erilyn, and it will whirl its glaive in a great arc. I need the three of you to make a dex save.
19.
Okay. Wow. I rolled so low. Okay. Kebble fails. And then, Ireland, what's your dex save?
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
That's a deception check.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I accidentally-
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So, Erilyn and Kebble both take 9 points of slashing damage. Lorvor takes 4.
Okay.
And then it is going to bonus action try to shove Lorvor to the ground. So give me an acrobatics or athletics. You rolled a 19.
Acrobatics or athletics? Well, let's go with acrobatics. I rolled a nat fucking 1.
You are flat on your back.
Shit.
He probably should have done that before he did that
Oh wait.
kick save.
I was thinking I probably should have. I could have fucking silvery barbs that, and given myself the advantage.
Silvery Barb's what, your own save?
No. Silvery barbs his shove. Because he had to roll for the shove.
Okay. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I give myself the advantage.
The advantage happens on your next roll.
Oh, it's my next?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you still fall prone, but now you have advantage.
Oh, shit.
On your next attack, or ability check or saving throw, I think.
Yep.
The other one is going to bonus action shove Mr. Callahan here. 17 versus 15. Into the water.
Oh my god, that's water. Okay, I almost just... Cool.
So he falls down. It's about 5 feet before the base of the water. Water's at least 5 feet deep, but splash.
Oh, he probably can't. See
He
at
is
all.
going to make 3 attacks. The first 2, he's going to throw both the javelins that he has, one at Fane, one at Tabithy, and then he's going to step forward and make an attack at Dr. Doof. So, javelin. Is going to hit Fane. 23 is going to hit Tabithy. And 25 is going to hit Dr. Doof. This guy got the good rolls.
God damn.
Okay, so Fane, you take 6 points of piercing damage. Tabithy, you take 6 points of piercing damage. Dr. Doof takes 15 points of slashing damage. At this point, he's screaming. He's like, "Ah! Help!"
Well, it's only 10 points because he had the 5 temporary.
Yeah, not everyone is adventurers like you. 10 points is a lot.
Oh. How big's his health pool?
Probably not much bigger than 10.
Oh.
Edward is going to use half his movement to stand up, and the other half to attempt to climb out of this hole. He does, just barely. Managed to climb up out of the hole.
He's just gonna get shoved back down into that hole again, isn't he?
He doesn't have any more movement to move anywhere else. But he is going to take a swing. 19 hits. You know what? He's going to Divine Smite that. Okay, that's good. That's good. 13, 14 points of Radiant. 8, 9, 10, 11, so 5. So 19 total points of damage.
Woo! A new friend. If I call him friend enough, he'll just accept it.
As his greatsword flashes in light as he strikes the Templar, cutting deeper than he did before. Erlen, it is your turn. Tabitha's on deck. Erlen, go ahead. I turn the time over to you.
I think this might be a good time actually for a spell. Maybe not use the gun. Of course, they are closer. I think I will use the gun again.
He is right next to you. He's within 5 feet, so any ranged attacks
I
will
don't
be at
think I'll miss.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Is he 5 foot?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, okay. I don't know, these squares just look really big.
they are, but they're still squares.
actually, I'm just gonna use a rapier.
Yeah, they're 8 foot.
then.
Might want to use a spell, brother.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. I was hoping to save some of it, but might as well use it because I got it.
Just use that.
Nothing damaging. I'm gonna use Shatter.
Where are you centering Shatter?
Shatter's not a good idea, brother.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay, I really just don't have any.
Alright, so
attacks
Erlen,
rolled.
you are out
How
of
many
time,
we-
you dodge. Do you do anything with your bonus
Okay.
action?
No.
Okay. So any attacks made against you this turn will have disadvantage, and you'll have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Until the
Okay.
start of your next turn. Tabithy, it's your turn, then Fane. Tabithy, go ahead.
I am going to cast Grease so that it just hits the Templar. So, like, down. I don't know how to paint.
Grease is a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, like right
maybe
where
like, yeah, like here-ish.
Mm-hmm. And then they have to make a Dex 15 saving throw. Or fall back.
17. So he manages to stay
Riddle.
standing.
Bastard. That's it.
Okay, after Tabs is Fane. Fane, go ahead. It goes Fane, and then Dr. Doof is on deck. Fane, go ahead.
Okay, so from here, I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith on Callahan. And action will be a Sacred Flame on the suit of armor. I feel like his dex probably isn't very good.
Okay.
So dex save.
That is a 14.
Nice. That fails. So he'll take 2d8. 8 points of radiant. And I'm gonna kind of back up a little bit so he can't throw another fucking thing at me.
Okay. 8 points of radiant. What's in that much? HP. Dr. Doof will, as a bonus action, you're like, shield and Ato, protect me!
Oh shit, I forgot to. Yeah.
And he is going to give himself and Callahan, since Callahan is within range, 12 temporary hit points.
Damn.
Yeah, he rolled max. And then he's going to disengage as his action and move back a little bit. And then Keble. Gonna do cantrip this time. I'm just gonna roll a d4 to figure out which one. Poison spray. Keble's like, ah! Choking bile! And sprays a bout of poison into the Gearforged face, but the Gearforged does not seem phased at all by it. Top of the initiative. We'll try to go through this real quick like. Lorabor, it's your turn. Stoster's on deck. Lorabor, go ahead.
Stand up, which takes half my movement, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to attack with firebolts.
You are within 5 feet.
I am going to disengage as a bonus action and move 15 feet away.
Okay, go ahead and move your token.
This should be 15.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, 15 feet away from him, 10 feet away from your original location.
Uh, 15 feet from my original location then.
There we go.
Then Firebolt. And I have advantage because of the silvery barbs.
Oh, you do.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit. It glances harmlessly
Damn.
off its armor.
Alright, attempts were made.
Harmlessly off of
Oh, well.
its heavy plate armor.
Yep.
Testosterone. Go ahead, it's your turn, and then the Gear Forge. Testosterone, go.
Alright, so I will. Go with the Chill Touch. And we've established 15 does nothing.
Okay. Powering through your onslaught of spell attacks.
Before it's his turn, can I cast a leveled spell as well?
If it's a bonus action. Because you already used your action.
Yeah. I was hoping that one was bonus action. Let's try. Yes. Yes, that one works. Okay. So with that being said, I will go with a Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And so move like the wind till your spell ends. Movements do not provoke opportunity attacks.
And then once before the spell ends, you can give an attack advantage and do an extra 1d8 damage, I believe.
Alright. And then I can move an extra 30 feet when I do attack.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then it's its turn.
Yep.
Okay. It is going to make... three attacks, and a shove. So first it's going to try to shove Eberron to the ground. Eberron, give me an athletics or acrobatics check. If you do acrobatics, do it at advantage.
So I'm gonna do acrobatics, and then you said do it with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Why advantage on acrobatics?
Advantage.
He's dodging, so I figure this is about the
Oh,
same as a
that's
dex save.
right. Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
I see where you had clicked to do the acrobatics. I don't know about advantage.
Right click it,
22 works.
and then it'll give.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So it tries to shove you to the ground, but it tries to like trip you with the butt end of its glaive, and you hopscotch over it. It's gonna make 2 attacks against you at disadvantage. Dirty 20 and 16. Does the 16 hit, Eberron?
Yeah, I only have 14.
Okay. Right, and then Kebble is not at disadvantage.
Wait! I wanna use my last spell slot on Silvery Barbs on that
Oh, you
dirty
did
20.
just get your reaction. Okay. Actually, you
And
can't
then-
Silvery Barbs that one because it already had disadvantage. Disadvantage can't stack.
Oh. Does it? Is it that? Hold on, where's... Because Silvery Barbs doesn't give it disadvantage.
Yes, it does.
just forces them to re-roll.
No, it doesn't. It just makes them roll. Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes them re-roll and take the lower roll. It's the same thing, but it doesn't say disadvantage specifically.
It's not. It doesn't say disadvantage specifically because you can use it on
Oh. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
super disadvantage.
Okay, well, that changes it to a nat one, so... Changes it to
Hell
a
yeah.
miss.
Thank you.
Eberron, the first attack that does hit, 15 points of damage.
Oof.
Kebble takes 14, which means he's not looking good.
Who's not?
Kebble.
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 Fuck.
I
Oh,
have
yeah, I was
used
supposed
to
level
all
him up,
of
but-
my
I'm locked in.
spell slots, so
Good thing everybody's a healer.
Okay. The other one is going to bonus action, try to shove Officer Callahan to the ground. Officer Callahan succeeds. So he's going to make 3 attacks against him. Hit, hit, and hit. 8, 12, and 12. So 32 total damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Doesn't he have
He
to
had-
roll to
He
save?
did get his temporary hit points taken, the 12 temporary hit points, which leaves him at a whopping 2 HP.
oh my god.
Does the construct have to make a saving throw from the grease?
Not unless he moves.
I thought it was just the start of his turn.
Yeah,
it?
I thought if he was standing in it, or if he is turned in it. Hold on.
Let's find out. That's
Yes, it says a creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed.
okay. Then at the end of its turn, it rolls a 15.
That meets it, beats it.
Dang. So close.
And it is also considered difficult terrain.
Yep.
For movement.
Alright, they end their turn. Sir Callahan took a couple of major hits. He's a little bit he's gonna move over here.
And take another attack of opportunity?
He does not take an attack of opportunity because he's still within melee range.
Oh, really?
He is going to use his action to lay on hands himself for 15. One, two, oof. I think he lost concentration as well. No,
He's gonna be
he
like
did
me.
not. He maintained concentration on Divine Favor.
What?
Okay. But he doesn't
Maybe
have
you
anything
should
else he can do
run
as a bonus
away.
action. Yeah, working on it. Trust me, I am working on it. Erlen, that makes it your turn. And then Tabithy
Alright.
is next. Erlen, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and slash with my rapier. Since he's right next to
And
me.
that's just a normal rapier, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, only got 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay. Fair enough. Do I have to disengage before or after if I would do a bonus action healing word?
I don't know why you would have to disengage for Healing Word.
Oh, I just don't want to get hit by this guy. I just
You
wanted to like.
can, I don't think you have the ability to disengage as a bonus action. That's a rogue thing.
No, that's a rogue thing.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give healing word to Kebble. Let's see here. Spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time you trigger an attack is when you leave or enter weapons range
Mhm.
for these guys. Yeah,
Seems to be
I
the
see
case.
this.
so you're good. Yeah, you're good. You can do healing word.
That's the downside to having a weapon with reach.
Okay. Right. Well,
Is you
I'm
can trap a
casting.
larger range, but there's also an area inside, a larger area inside of maneuverability that you don't get opportunity attacks for.
I rolled a 3, and then spellcasting modifier. What is that?
That would be your charisma modifier.
Oh, +4. Okay, so Kevel gets +7.
Okay, Kevil's back up to 20.
And that ends my turn.
Okay, Tabs, it's your turn. Then Fane. Tabs, go ahead.
She is going to throw a magic stone, i.e. glitter bomb, at the construct for bludgeoning damage.
Go ahead
And
and...
she's gonna miss. She's gonna miss.
He does miss indeed.
It's an action for me to throw a healing potion to Callahan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess that's all she's doing then. Really wish I had my weapon out now. Could have saved your life.
I've got him. He'll be alright.
Okay, Fane.
Quiet.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here to the edge of... How far down was this?
Between 10 and 15 feet.
Okay, can I, like, sit and kind of slide down it?
You can give me an athletics or acrobatics check to do so.
Rather than just, like, free fall? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll run to this edge here, slide down, and then move here. And twin spell.
One spell.
There's 10 and 12. I'll give 10 to Doof and 12 to Callahan.
Okay, that brings Doof back up to full. And you said 12 to Callahan?
Yep.
That brings him almost to full.
Good. And then bonus. Almost back up to full. I'll give him another D6. The healing light.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
5 more.
What's not full?
Beautiful.
Oh. Thanks. I was in trouble there for a second, but I could fight again.
Yeah. Kick its ass.
Only got
For
one more
future-
spell slot though, so I've got to make it count.
Well, for future reference, I was gonna just ask, actually, can we... Well, can you do fire?
Fire?
Yeah, can you do fire?
No.
Well, would it be like an action to pull out like a tinderbox and strike a match and throw a match, or like how would that?
Yeah, probably.
The grease is non-flammable.
What? Isn't that the same grease that she used earlier?
No,
No,
earlier
I was
she
asking about that.
used oil, just regular oil, a
But I
physical
have
object.
used grease with fire before.
I don't know. On
It
that,
doesn't say That it's not
It says the
flammable.
grease is non. Hold on, I just.
Oh wait, no, it does say the first word,
non-flammable grease. It's literally the
That's
first
crazy.
word.
I didn't read it. I was thinking that was the same thing that she did earlier. That
None of
that
us
it
know
would
how to read.
fire. Well, I
Except for Laura.
Apparently, I'm the only one that knows how to read here.
what the fuck? That works literally everywhere else.
That's crazy.
That isn't.
Say
That's
that.
insane.
All right.
Okay, well, that's me. Oh, let me. No, let me not. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, then it's Dr. Doof's turn. He's like, all right. Get back, everybody! As he steps in, he will trigger an opportunity attack, which will miss him.
Good job.
And he will Thunderwave. Well, the point is he can still do his Shieldinator as his bonus action after he gets hit, so he wasn't too worried about it.
Okay.
Unless he gets fucking one shot.
Thunderwave. He fails the Thunderwave and gets knocked 10 feet back and takes the
Since he's
Blastinator! 10 points of thunder damage.
Does that also trigger since he moved in the grease?
I'm gonna say yes. He falls prone.
Nice.
Yes!
Oof.
See, grease is helpful sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Now Shieldinator! Now, the Shieldinator! There we go. That's the accent.
That was good. That's pretty good.
12. Fane, Edward, and Dr. Doof all should have 12 temporary hit points right now.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
He rolled Mexican.
He rolled Mexican. What?
Max again on the D8. He gets a D8 plus 4.
Oh shit, I gotta go to work soon. I better get
Yeah.
dressed.
So,
And then Keble will take his turn, and then at the top of initiative, that's where we're going to end it.
yeah. I just have a quick question. Firebolt is a ranged spell attack. So if I can give myself advantage on that, can I get the sneak attack damage?
No. Your sneak attack specifies weapon attack. And it not only does it specify weapon attack, it specifies weapon attack that uses dexterity.
It specifies finesse or ranged weapon attack, yeah.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah. I missed the weapon part of that.
Keble's pack tactics cancel out its sunlight sensitivity for this firebolt, which still misses.
Damn it, Keble.
Morvar! Tell him to stop dodging my attacks!
I can scream at him in abyssal or deep speech. Just
You get no response, aside from it continuing to follow its directives.
I didn't think I would, but I figured I'd make an attempt for Keble's sake.
As we come back to the top of initiative, you guys are starting to realize why the ground turns redder as it gets closer to the edge of the cave.
Ah. Good
And that is
times.
where we're going to end for today. Thank you guys for joining. And I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.